2002, 2003. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see you were there. I'm just finishing my workout. 2004, 2005. I'm doing my workout for the. Oh God, the burn is deep, guys. The burn is deep. Oh God, I can feel it move my arm. Watch out for the gun show, guys. I'm doing my workout because this month, March. Welcome to Three Dudes Brews, the last call. I'm doing my workout because this month of March, we got a lot of beer to drink, and I got a lot of preparation to do. And welcome to another edition of, like I said, the last call, Three Dudes Brews. When I think about working hard and drinking really great beers, I think of two magical men. One comes to us from just the foothills of Mount Olympus. The other one, he's the doctor. Welcome to the show, Ed and Costas. Guys, here we go. Welcome. How you doing?
Had to do it tonight.
We had to wear the matching shirts, you know.
Oh Jesus!
Gotta get a little love going on here, you know.
Can you feel?
I can feel the beer tonight. That's about what I can feel.
Tonight.
Look at that! It took him 2 seconds to whip out his cock.
I didn't even have a beer yet. My cock is already out on the screen. Yeah. It's crazy how quick it comes out, dude.
It looks a little shinier than the last time I saw it.
I as soon as I captured the cock from Costas at Angletree, I took it right to the bathroom and I scrubbed it with some soap and warm water. Gave him a nice little bath because I'm sure I can only imagine what he had to endure in the Greek Bastille. So, I cleaned his bottom. It was a little dirty. Had some like this oily substance on it. I don't want to even guess what that was for. And I gave him a nice little shine, and he's been chilling with me. We went to the hockey game together last week. We might go to a few of the breweries this weekend. Hit up some of the breweries with with a certain. He might join me on a parade. We might go on a parade. All sorts of things could happen with me when I take out my cock. So, it's always a good time.
Nobody knows what's going to happen. There you are. 1 minute you're on a parade floating, and bam.
Out comes the shiny cock, dude. You never know when it's going to make an appearance.
Okay, I think we've beaten this.
Beating the cock into the hole. Another thing, guys. Another thing I'm really excited about this weekend. It's the grand reopening of Bravo Brewing in beautiful Burrville.
Listen,
big cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers, definitely. Yeah. It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
To one, open up a brewery, two, keep it open, and then endure something like that.
Yeah.
To be able to come back strong.
That looks like a Liz pour right there.
That's a Liz.
Yeah, it's a tog. Dude, I'm doing it with like one hand. I'm holding a microphone. I got to do like the. Go ahead, keep talking. I'll take care of it.
Unbelievable. He'll fix it. Hey, You know what, though? It wasn't me this week.
Right. Oh, so, look at you. You guys did a pre-pour, so that's really not that fair, in all fairness.
Hey, But listen, Bravo again.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Can't wait to get over there. Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah. Everybody get out, show your support, show you the love. I know everybody... they were saying, I guess, on social media, everybody's been pouring in like all sorts of support.
Oh, dude, they're open. They open at 5:00 tomorrow, and they're open till 10 tomorrow. I am going to be there at the door at 5:00 when they open, ready to drink their beers. They just don't have, and that's the thing about Bravo now. They right before they had this unfortunate accident. They established themselves as a brew pub, and they introduced so many other great beers in the same lineup as their own great beers.
I believe from what they said online that they don't have anything of their own pouring, but that they have tons of craft beers and other spirits from many other places or whatever. Now that they're a brew pub, that they're going to have readily available. So. I'm curious to see what they have on tap, and I can't wait to go back and try, everything there and see what they come up with.
Right.
Because, they had a great cider. They've had some really, really good sours and red. Just the gamut of the whole entire spectrum of beers or whatever.
It's like a cherry. Isn't it like a cherry sour or like a?
It might have been something like that.
Sour. I remember it being really good. Their beers are very. they're crisp. They're not too like overwhelming with the IPA stuff, which is good for you, Costas.
Yeah.
Their sour isn't too. The pucker factor is like a 4 probably, right? So it's really
subtle. They're not like anything's. They're not. They're more in the mid. They're more mid. They're not like on the extreme fringes of.
Right. And before they had their accident in last December, like they had dinner. They had Maine brewing dinner on draft in Rhode Island. I was there, and then I got deterred, and then shit happened. So go ahead.
Maine dinner I had over at Laura's over in is that
dinner? They had dinner.
Yeah, Route 7.
Dinner. Yeah, not lunch. Dinner.
Oh no, you're right. It was lunch.
Lunch. Yeah, dude. Everywhere has lunch. Lunch is really good. But dinner, Maine Brewing only brews it like 5 or 6 times a year. And they only sell it really up there in Maine, which is not too far. It's only a couple and a half hours up there. We could definitely make the trip in a day. Oh my God. Sensational beers.
So speaking of beers, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking, bud?
All right. So like Bravo, I filled my glass because I don't have a Bravo brew with me. I filled my glass with a different beer. With a good beer. This is my beer of the week. A few weeks ago, I have a few left. Flash Delirium. It's a proclamation. I have a few beers I'm going to be drinking tonight, but this is the first one. I'm starting off big. I thought I was going to start small with the Miller Lite. I started big. This is 8.1% alcohol by volume. It's a delicious double IPA, guys. It costs it's exactly what you wouldn't drink. It's not too piney, but it's still a citra forward for sure.
Dank funk to it.
It's got a dank to it. I like the dankness, though.
Yeah, sometimes you need a little bit of it, Nothing wrong with that.
It's like a danky pineapple.
All right.
Like mango-ish.
I like dank funk, but only in my music. Not in my glass.
Dank is good sometimes, Costas. You gotta, whatever. What do you guys get going on?
So, I found Little Willow Brewing Company. Right, guys? Can you see that? Yeah, they get it. It's Fruits of Labor. It's a pineapple passion fruit sour ale, 7% ABV. Another high octane sour. I'm okay with it. It's very tasty.
How many ABV is that? I missed that.
I mean, look at the color.
Wow.
Yeah, you found quite a few high octane.
I know.
That's nice.
So I'll have you know though that this one, which we'll get to in a bit. But this was not picked out by me. My wife, Jamie, got me this one.
Oh, you never know what to expect, right?
Yeah. So,
which is interesting because she usually she bases her picks on can presentation.
We'll get it. Yeah.
It is a pretty little can, and Little Willow is something, I don't know, it sounds like a children's book almost. So this couldn't be too bad for Ed.
It's funny though, because it's like growing up, we had a weeping willow in the backyard.
All right.
And then it was there till one of the hurricanes. I think it was Hurricane Gloria, way back when.
1986, I think that was. I was in the first grade.
That was the one that did it in and uprooted the whole tree. Gone. There's nothing left. So, but anyway, it's very tasty. If you happen to run into it, grab it. I guess they're out of Oxford, Connecticut.
Oh, that's not too far up the road.
Florence, Mass, under a special agreement in Oxford, Connecticut.
Oh.
So brewed and canned by Little Willow Brewing Company, Florence, Mass. So
not bad.
I got a little bit more digging into these folks because
I don't know what Florence, Mass is, but it's Mass.
But this is the if I had a guess, I'd probably say Western Mass. But
West of Worcester.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Me? I've got, let's see, Wormtown's Irish Red. It's a 5.5% ABV.
Do love a red ale.
It's a beautiful copper kind of amber color. It's got some great malt notes to it. It's got, some sweetness or whatever. Trying to get ready for St. Patrick's Day, trying to get ready for that seasonal change. It's been a lot of heavy stouts lately. There's a lot of big bold stouts out there, and think at this point, I'm kind of over it. I still love them. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still. It's the days are getting longer. The sun is up at earlier. It's staying up till
Right. It was a beautiful dusk tonight at 5:45. It was wonderful. Yeah.
It's 50 degrees outside, so spring is starting to show, just peeking out just a little bit. So, I've been looking at the watering holes, and I can't.
Oh yeah, dude, waiting for that ice to melt.
I can't wait to wet a line, and St. Patrick's Day. So I'm ready for the not the Green Bears, because I don't need any.
No, that's unnecessary. That's silly. Let me ask you something, Costas. Are you of the Irish ethnicity?
On my mother's side, yes.
Oh, really? I always took you for like a son of Greece. I didn't even consider that you were other nationalities.
No, I bridge the gap between both worlds.
Wow, look at you, dude! I would have never imagined that. You don't look look Irish, but good for you.
Not a full guy.
We're related somehow.
Yeah.
No, so I always think of St. Patrick's Day as like the end of stout season.
Right.
That's the
Pretty
last
much.
hurrah. I have my Guinness. I get my proper pint, and after that, we start switching over. Getting the spring
it's
beers.
The end of winter. It's the end of snow and the cold, and can't wait to get out there and fire up the fire pit and sit outside and drink some beers as soon as you get to grilling.
Oh, yeah,
Threw some steaks on the grill this week.
Oh,
50 degrees outside, so
it's a beautiful thing, dude.
What did I have? I had Buttonwoods. I believe it was Buttonwoods. It was their. No, I'm sorry. It was Phantom Farms. Their barley.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been to Phantom Farms. I swear to God, since last LeBrewski. I don't know why, because they're right up the road in Cumberland.
I know that's just it. I mean, I think it's one, we've all been busy.
Right.
Two, we've been going everywhere to do the show and to visit and go see folks.
Right.
And it's one of those things where, for such a small state, we've got such a selection.
Right.
We're spoiled because we can get to all of them within the hour. So.
Which is a great segue into the Big LeBrewski happening this month.
Oh, boys, I am stooped. I talked to the organizer for this the other day, because I mistakenly didn't buy tickets. I thought I did, and I didn't. And was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, I look forward to this every year. This is like the big drinking holiday. This is like the month long. You get to go to every brewery. Well, not every brewery, but a lot of them, and just drink tremendous and meet tremendous people.
So, did he make a special concession for you or something? What happened?
Yeah, I was able to buy the tickets, and they're in the mail today. So they should be in tomorrow.
So that's why it never came in the mail.
Let me tell you, that would have been.
Oh, dude, I would have gone anyway. I don't give a fuck. I would have just.
No,
all right, let's go to an opportunity to go to 5 breweries in one day. Yeah, let's go, guys. Come on.
Well,
I'm going to buy beers there anyway, guys. So, I mean,
I believe that they're still available on Eventbrite to purchase.
They are. Yeah, I purchased. The sales made. It's come out.
No, but
they were close to selling out.
Yeah,
it is very close to selling out.
They're still
fortunate. I was definitely fortunate.
Those tickets on Eventbrite.
Yeah,
for anyone that still may be interested who hasn't purchased any tickets.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't done it,
do it.
Baptized last year.
Yeah, 20 breweries, $40. What's that breakdown to?
Jeez, $2 a beer. I mean, $2 a place.
There you go. $2 to go to a brewery, and there are some which
some are tastings.
Some is strictly just like a 2 or
right.
And then most places will give you either a full pour
or half
or a full flight.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I noticed on the cards that I haven't gotten them, obviously, right? But I've noticed on your cards that you guys so happily posted that a lot of them are pours rather than
pours this year.
A lot of them are full pours
or tastings rather. No, they're not all tastings.
No.
Most of them are full pours.
Most of them are full pours.
What we have noticed is they are branching out, and it's no longer exclusive to Rhode Island.
Right.
Now, Single Tree in Attleboro. And is Skyrock on there?
I think Skyrock is on. Yeah, Skyrock is on there.
I can't remember who. Somebody's doing a can to go.
Really?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I forget who that was.
No.
And then there's also Canned Heat that's in Fall River.
Canned Heat. Yeah, right.
There you go.
Which I've been to before, and they have some really great beers. I want to say it's Canned Heat that does.
Canned Heat is definitely on there. Yeah.
I think that they do the Death by Chocolate cake stout from Greg's. I could be wrong.
Really?
It might be either Canned Heat or
Canned Heat. Greg's is a Rhode Island thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Greg's is a Rhode Island thing, but they.
Well, I
they
mean, it's Fall River. They're close enough.
They did a chocolate Death by Chocolate cake stout, and it's very
rich.
heavy, very rich, very dense. In my opinion, I wouldn't say maybe not too dense, but it's definitely like somebody just took a chocolate cake and just pitched it into the fermenter or whatever. I'm like, give it to me. A good chocolate cake. Because,
somebody said, "Do you dare me to watch this?"
Yeah. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that sounds delightful. That's one of my favorite desserts of all time. And put that into beer. Oh my God, it's like 2 to 1. Yeah, give it.
I had it at Greg's one time. It was a bit pricey. I think it was
all the desserts are.
Well, no, just a beer. Just a beer.
A beer at Greg's.
Beer. The Greg's Death by Chocolate cake beer.
Beer there was how much for a glass?
Oh, I don't even remember how much it was, but it was sticker shock. Yeah, I was woof.
Enjoy every sip of it.
Yeah,
this
is a one and done. But
yeah, I mean, I'm okay paying for a quality product, but
guys, quick interjection. What's next? The porter, it's a Joffrey, or the Miller Lite. What should I do next?
I say you go with this a Joffrey.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with it's a Joffrey. Guy, continue speaking.
And that's from Angle Tree, correct?
Angle Tree.
Indeed, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So while Buddy's getting his next cocktail ready, Angle Tree's episode should be ready this weekend. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be a Sunday release.
Okay.
So everybody can kick back and relax on a Sunday and check out the episode on YouTube. Just search for @3dudesbrews, and you guys can watch the Angle Tree episode as it goes on there.
That's
Sunday evening.
Yeah, probably like Sunday afternoon.
Okay, all right. I can stream it live and whatever to every one of our channels, so everybody gets a piece of it if you like. Yeah. I will be at Crafted Hope on Sunday, doing their paint a pet event. That's
I will be laid up on the couch drinking. Dr. Ed gave me 2 books to these guys right here.
Your Kegels? How to do your Kegels? What's that?
Yeah, it's a variety puzzles, and he was happy. He was nice enough to pick up 2 4-packs from Smug for me.
Oh, that's nice. Your mommy surgery, Justice? Is that what you're doing? You having your mommy surgery?
What?
Your mom? You having your mommy surgery? What kind of operation are you having? You having everything tightened up?
I'm having rotator cuff surgery.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God, that's pretty serious, dude. Ugh.
Yeah, I have
a partial with that, cost.
Like they're gonna reattach the meat back to the bone on my.
Yeah, that's a pretty intense surgery. Betty Jo had that done last year, and she yeah.
But now, to be fair,
plenty of beer.
The beer idea was Jamie's.
Yes,
she wanted to make sure that she had a prescription painkiller for you. Right.
Ooh.
So, thank you, Jamie.
Beer is always good for pain.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Dr. Ed Patnod.
Yeah, so we swung over there because
2 4-packs, and don't call him in the morning.
Don't call him in the morning. He's gonna be passed out.
Christ, dude. Like someone asked me what's Costas having done. I think he's having like some arthritis cleaned up or something. They're just going in there like trimming something down. I know you're having like freaking rotator cuff surgery, dude. That's pretty huge. Dude. You're not gonna be able to like raise your arm to drink your beer with your right hand for a while.
It's my right arm. That's.
Oh, all right. Well, use your left hand, kid. Be a southpaw.
I'm left-handed, bro.
Oh no, you're left-handed,
dude. Come on.
I knew there was something. There was something more there. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Took them forever to find a left-handed.
These are specially handcrafted left-handed pint glasses.
Oh wow! Of course you have that.
So speaking of surgery, and so unfortunately, he's not going to make the parade.
Yeah. Segue into the what parade? Parade. What parade, Doctor.
Parade, you say? So Saturday, forgive me, I don't know the exact time it's starting, but Pawtucket, the city of Pawtucket's having their St. Patrick's Day parade.
Oh yeah, buddy.
So we were fortunate enough. White Dog Distilling in Pawtucket asked us if we wanted to join them. So
which is awesome.
Yeah, much love to White Dog.
Yeah,
that's awesome, guys.
So
whoa! What was that?
Did it actually do it?
It did. What the fuck is that?
Crazy.
Costas, are you a magician, dude? What is that?
That's nuts. I mean, I don't know if I can make it do anything else, but we could start throwing obscene gestures.
Let me try.
Unreal. So
you're either Greek or you want to be Greek.
Oh,
wow.
But yeah, so we're going to be riding with them. We're going to be in the back with some nice big barrels. We got, for everybody that goes to the parade, there may or may not be some goodie bags getting tossed from the back by the three dudes. Well, two dudes, but you know what I mean. Three dudes.
I'll be there
in spirit.
Or if, White Dog in spirits.
Yes.
So Saturday, if you guys got nothing to do, come check it out. You'd have to go to their page for the city of Pawtucket or something to find out the details. Because I'm sorry, I
do know some details, Ed. If you don't mind.
No, sure.
So the parade starts at 12 p.m. sharp. We leave from the Agnes Little Elementary School, which is over near the soon-to-be no longer McCoy Stadium. The best bet to watch the parade is on Walcott Street, which I told my mom and my dad, hey, go to St. Ray's and camp out at St. Ray's, and you can see we'll drive right by you, and we'll throw a favor bag at you. She's like, will it have candy in it? I'm like, I don't know, Mom, but it'll have one of our cards. And I'll be sitting on a barrel, and we'll be having a good time. So Walcott Street in Pawtucket, from what I'm told, is the place to be. Camp out over there. They cross the bridge over 95, and then they bang a right after the river, and they end at the City Hall in the Bucket. So lovely little short parade route. Shouldn't be too long. We hope to hook up with. I hope to hook up with Mark afterwards and kill a few good beers and bingo cards, and it should be a grand old way to kick off March. Oh my God!
Did you say bingo cards?
Did I say bingo cards? I did say bingo cards, Ed.
Tell me more. No, I haven't.
Oh. Tell you more. Three Dudes Brews is proud to present the Mark Ambrose Bingo. This is us, Three Dudes Brews, in case you didn't see us on the screen already. So you can go to any of the participating places. Actually, this VR code here on this is no longer good. I had to do a new Eventbrite page because I had to extend the sales date. And but the sales, the Eventbrite it's available on Three Dudes Brews page. So you go to the Eventbrite spot and you buy a bingo card. It's called a ticket. For every ticket that you buy, you get another bingo card. That increases your chances of winning. It also increases the pot, not the marijuana, but the money pot, and increases the charity that will be given to the Ronald McDonald House, Mark Ambrose's chosen charity. So Mark Ambrose, I don't know if you can see him here in the background, but this is his bingo. You see a picture of him in just a minute. So you're going to go to these various, you're going to get one of these cards or two of these cards or 18 or 25 of these cards at $10 a pop. And you're going to go to these various breweries throughout the month of March. It's going to start on Saturday, right? And if you see Mark, you're going to take a picture with Mark. So this is my bingo card. Buddy, how do I win? How do I do this? So you're going to get your bingo card, double zeros, right? Obviously, you're not going to get the little picture of Mark as a marker, but you're going to use a marker, a selfie with Mark at these breweries as your bingo marker. And when you get a straight bingo, it can be up and down vertical, it can be horizontal, it could be any of these bars. No free beer, no free spaces, kids. You get bingo, and you reach out to us at Three Dudes Brews on our page and say, hey, buddy, Ed, Costas, Greek kid, I got a bingo. And then you got to say, like, hey, this is my card, right? And here are my selfies. So for B, I got proclamation, B proclamation. Now, granted, they're all going to be different people, obviously, but this is going to be you in every single one with Mark. That's Mark with the awful Yankees hat on, by the way.
Right.
I, Crooked Current. N, Buttonwoods Brewery. G, Crafted Hope. O, Bingo was his name, at Sullivan's public house in Pawtucket, and you will get the bingo. Okay, the bingo is I know everybody's getting excited. You get to split the pot with the Ronald McDonald House, Mark's chosen choice of charity. Each weekend of March that we go about and we do this kind of thing, we're gonna throw out little hints. So on tonight's show, you're gonna get your first 2 hints of the weekend. I'll post them tomorrow, and you'll have these 2 hints to go by. On Saturday, this is your hint for Saturday. Okay, that's your hint for Saturday. For where to find Mark. Where to find Mark on Saturday. Okay. The bucket, right?
The bucket.
It's a bucket. And where to find Mark on Sunday. This is your hint. If you're from Rhode Island, you probably know what this means.
I hope they do if you're from this state.
If you're from Rhode Island, you don't know what this is. You're a shameful Rhode Islander. Whether you go to the parade or not, you're a shameful Rhode Islander. Sunday, Saturday.
Is that a trap?
Mark Ambrose Bingo. Let's go get them, kids.
Signs? We don't need no stinking
We don't need no stinking signs.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think, at some point for the month of March there for the bingo,
That's so
maybe if you stop at 3dudesbrews.com and browse through the site and look around, maybe you'll find another hint.
Some hints.
Ooh.
Where you find Mark.
Where you can find Mark. Now
this is going to continue until there is a definitive winner.
A definitive winner. The tickets will be on sale through March the 20th. I just did it that way so I had to redo it. I did it the other day. It ended, but then more people wanted to buy bingo cards. I'm like, I'll extend it midway into March. So as soon as there's a winner by March 20th, I'll receive the proceeds from that, and I will split the differences.
Now, at this point, we're up to $300, correct?
No, we're up to $350 right now.
So, for those of you that aren't good at math, half of that is going to Ronald McDonald House, and half of it is going to the winner.
Yes.
So you're looking at, if you do win the Mark Ambrose Bingo, you are going to be getting $175.
That's not bad right now at this moment. So I mean, it could.
And that's
now in March 20th, it could.
That's the minimum.
more
So
tickets.
it could increase.
It could blow up.
It
It could blow up. Also, if you don't, hey, buddy, I don't drink as much beer as you do. Oh,
Right.
no shit. You don't say, oh, I don't get out to the breweries as much as you guys do. Okay, so, but I still want to help you guys out. So you can donate. You can just go on the Mark Ambrose Bingo. You can buy tickets for how many of the tickets you want to buy. And say, hey, buddy, I'm not going to do the brewery. I just want to donate. I won't send you any bingo passes. You just, you just get the bingo.
You can purchase a ticket and not play the game.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And that will contribute to Ronald McDonald House.
And
We'll plug
we'll
in.
throw this in here too now. So throughout the month of March, if you go to our website again, 3dudesbrews.com, there is a donate button at the bottom. So if you don't want to play,
And you still want to donate.
you still want to donate to the Ronald McDonald House charity, you can go there, hit the donate button, and then all of that for the month of March, anything we get through there for the month of March will go to Ronald McDonald House.
Right.
That's tremendous, guys. That's a wonderful way to help out. A wonderful way to have fun in the beer community. That's the only reason we did this. We're not see us, Three Dudes Brews, nor is Mark Ambrose, nor any of the participating breweries and locations are taking a dime from any of this. This is all going to you and a charity. That's all we're doing this for, guys.
Yep. So spread the word, spread the love. The more tickets that are out there, the bigger the pot, the more money.
We don't collect any money for ourselves. We don't make any money off of this. Everything that we do is strictly for charity.
And beer.
The Polar Plunge with Hasbro Children's
Kids,
Hospital.
Yep.
And beer.
Collecting, food donations.
And
Now doing the big, the in conjunction with the LeBrewski,
Yes.
Mark Ambrose Bingo. We're not collecting a dime from this. So please don't think that
Nope.
any of this is going to us.
Nope.
This is all
We do this
about,
out of love.
yeah, love for the craft
Love for the
beer
craft beer.
community and love for mankind, right?
Now
for charity.
Let me tell you too. Now, and I've said this to a couple folks. If you see us out and about during the Big LeBrewski, you can't miss us. If you see us, say hi.
Maybe Buddy, you can't miss.
No. If you're behind Buddy, we may not find you.
If we're behind Buddy, you might miss.
You might miss it, guys. Yeah, right, for sure.
But if you see us, stop us, say hi, take a photo. Maybe you run into Mark hanging out with us too. You never know.
Right. Chug a beer with Buddy. That's going to be the next thing. Chug a beer with Buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I'll chug a craft beer with you.
I think he just threw the gauntlet down.
I threw it down. Whoever wants to bring it to Buddy, bring it to Buddy. Buddy will chug a beer with.
We'll see who can out chug Buddy.
Oh. Buddy's a champ. Buddy's a chug master.
Thor.
I don't know.
Maybe Thor. I don't know.
Who else would?
I once funneled a 40-ounce, guys, in like 9 seconds. Granted, it was in my heavier drinking days, but I mean, yeah. Oh,
don't try this at home. Buddy's a professional, folks.
Right. Buddy is a professional drinker.
Buddy is a professional.
And we do not over drinking.
No,
not over drinking.
Moderation.
Buddy's a big guy. Buddy, it takes a lot of beer to make Buddy happy. So
yes, but even the little brewski, everything in moderation, guys. You got all of March.
Going back to brewski for a moment
or two.
Yes,
or two. Right.
Have you guys noticed? There's a lot of places on there that the breweries that are on there this year. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of repeats.
Oh, whip it out. Yeah, whip it out. Whip out the map, guys.
There's not a lot of repeats from last year.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, right. Whip it out, guys.
There's a lot of new ones. We have Crafted Hope, which obviously replaces Lion Cider, right? Appendog is always a staple. Angle is new.
Yeah. Taproot's on there.
Taproot is on there. I don't know if they were.
I don't think they were on there last year.
No, Taproot was on there right from the get-go. They had that 14% pumpkin ale the first time we went there.
Yeah, Taproot's always been on there, but
yeah.
And Tower Hill.
Tower Hill's new, yeah, of course.
Tower Hill, yeah, they're new.
But they're new.
Canned Heat.
Great beers at Tower Hill.
Yeah, they're new. Yep.
Canned Heat is new. Crook Point, obviously, new.
Was Rejects on there last year?
Yes, Rejects has been on the whole time, dude.
I didn't make it. That must have been when I got sick because I didn't make it to Rejects.
Dude, Rejects is a great little brewery. It's underneath a Mexican restaurant. They have old Nintendo on the TV screen.
Yeah, I almost broke the Nintendo.
I almost broke the Nintendo. Zoe saved the day. It's just one of those days. But it's a great little brewery.
New to the LeBrewski this year, we have Crafted Hope, which obviously is replacing Lion Cider. We have Angle Tree. Fantastic beers in North Attleboro. We have Tower Hill. They're new on the scene within the last year and a half, right?
Yeah, right.
We did a podcast.
Episode like 7 there, I think.
Fantastic beers. You've got Canned Heat, which is in Fall River, Mass.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good brewery.
The same part as who is it?
Who? What?
Baylor's? No, it's Grey Sale, isn't it?
Grey Sale's in Westerly, yeah. They went Hive, yeah. Grey Sale and Hive, yeah.
They're both in the same building or whatever, but you have
I did not know that.
Skyrock, which is also Attleboro, that we've been to several times already.
Mm-hmm.
So Grey Sale, look, the address is the same.
Oh, I didn't even notice it. Look at that.
Right? They're both in the same. We went there.
Grey Sale's I was talking about Grey Sale today.
I remember going to Grey Sale.
We went there last year, but Ed does not remember that trip.
No,
right.
That was good. That was good.
He may not remember Sons of Liberty.
It was,
Oh, right. I remember Sons of Liberty.
We got the Sons of Liberty last year.
Oh, my own.
You left from right up from down.
So it looks like the new ones are Skyrock, Canned Heat. Massachusetts there's 3 on there. So we've got Skyrock. We have Canned Heat. We've got Angle Tree. We do have Crafted Hope. We have Crook Point.
Yeah.
Crafted Hope. We did our. We did our
porter there. Yeah.
3 dudes in a brew porter. So
the Hive beer is the one that has the good for 1 can to go.
Hive?
Hive.
I've never seen that can, so that interests me a little bit.
1 good for 1 can to go.
I've seen them around but it's very sparse. It's kind of a
Oh God, I've never seen them anywhere but outside that brewery, dude. And it's always been on draft. Always that and that. They have that coffee. That coffee there.
What is shocking is wasn't Proclamation on there before?
Yeah, I think Proc was on there.
I know that Shades On was there because we went in the middle of a monsoon last year.
Right, but they're closed. The tap room.
Closed, but
the tap room's closed, which is too bad.
Tap room,
but Shades On is not on there.
Still making beers though, guys.
Still making great beers.
Still doing good things. It's just not open yet.
Is it a Buffalo Czech Pilsner?
It's the Guild and Warren this time instead of Pawtucket.
No, they have.
Are they both on there?
They were always both on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and
which is the double down beer. But I mean,
that's okay.
The Guild. That's the other thing. I saw it today, guys. That I don't know if you saw it yet, but during Craft Beer Week in Rhode Island, which is March the 7th through the 16th, which is a little bit more than a week, but it's okay. We're beer drinkers. They're doing a special collab. All the breweries, which is like 20 plus of them in Rhode Island that took part in this, and they all collabed on a double IPA. Yeah, buddy. And it's like they're going to release it on March 7th, and I think it's only for the Craft Beer Week, but it looks absolutely tremendous, even because it's a double IPA. But it's above 8%. It's delightful.
If a king, I'm not surprised that you're excited about it.
We've been to all of these places on.
Yes,
I have.
Bravo's not on there, obviously.
Well, we know why.
They were up in the air
on there because they closed our tap room. I'm shocked to see that the Guild in Pawtucket is not on there.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
There's a few on here. Like we've been to every single one.
I haven't. I haven't been to every single one. I'm not gonna lie.
Ed, you gotta get out more, dude. Doctor.
I haven't been to Lops.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. Been
Lops is great, dude. Lops is good.
I haven't been to Crook Point.
Oh wow.
Well, you're going this year.
Yeah, I know. This is like
Crook Point's a lot of seltzers, dude.
5 weekends in this month of March. So
good times, buddy. Good times.
Excuses for us not to go. I'm having surgery. So this week is going to be
next.
But we are
full go next.
Our livers are primed and they are good to go. And I have the tickets. I've got my map of the state of Rhode Island.
Have you planned this entire thing out yet?
Yes, I have.
Of course he has.
This guy.
Who are you talking to, guy? Who are you talking to?
Around. He knows every. He'll have this down to like the minute.
Yeah. No, I said that like, where's the mailman? Where's the mailman? I'm like,
did I get mine in first?
I
think I was the first one.
I start that guy all week. All week I start Matthew the mailman, and you didn't even have my tickets because I didn't even buy them because
there's a reason for that.
You know what? Mark Ambrose was one of the first people to
Jesus Christ, buddy! What are you doing?
He was.
And I had to zoom in, and I immediately had to strategize and plan out routes and times. And this is serious.
It is. It's
serious beer drinking. You gotta get it all done.
This year, you have to complete the mission.
This year, though,
if you don't hit all 20,
mission.
So let me tell you. So last year, I got sick. Some stuff happened. I couldn't make everything. I just couldn't do it. But so another thing, though, is that this year it's kind of twofold. We are doing this to enjoy everything, but we're also on a mission from God. We Three Dudes Brews is now a thing. It wasn't a thing last LeBrewski.
It was just an idea last year.
Yes,
Three Dudes Brews was actually the brainchild. It was a love child between the three of us and the LeBrewski.
I've got the picture.
Yeah.
Of
we loaded the ingredients into the fermenter and cooked it, and here we are, boys.
We were at Whalers, and we said, "Why do we not talk about this?"
It was Buddy. I think it was Buddy that brought it up.
Yeah, because
Buddy likes podcast. Buddy always did craft beer on a podcast, whether it was about craft beer or not. I always made an excuse to talk about beer and drink it on a podcast.
You do other podcasts, right?
I do other podcasts, and I do beer on every podcast that I do.
Why don't you go ahead and plug those other
your
podcasts? So
my other podcast is the Ghost and the Goat. It airs every Tuesday night. It's it was designed to be a paranormal / sports podcast, but my sports co-host is on a leave right now. He had his some recovery things going on, so he's doing that. Which and I'm drinking beers, so I mean we're kind of like opposite ends of the spectrum, but it's all good. I currently I'll start the show talking about all the great things we do here on Three Dudes Brews. I'll talk about all the fundraisers. I'm doing 2 fundraisers with. Well, not really with the Ghost and the Goat. I'm doing 2 additional fundraisers. So other than the Mark Ambrose Bingo, which I'm doing we're doing throughout the month of March, I'm also doing 2 fundraisers to fund one of the greatest museums in the world. Fuck the Smithsonian. They're just more popular because they have more space. The Varnum Memorial Armory Museum. They do stuff like this, guys. This is the flag that the regulars from the Rhode Island
militia
regiments in their Revolutionary War carry. This is a Rhode Island state flag from that. They restore and do stuff like that. They restore documents. That's a paper conservator from I think she's from Brown University. That's Maria Vasquez. She was a professor at URI in textile conservation. She's now the vice president. So they do all stuff like that. They house stuff like that. They house stuff like this, a Gatling gun from the 1880s. They house stuff like hold on a second, let me scan down. Yeah, the good stuff. The Gettysburg gun. Also says at the Varnum Armory, which is, if you don't know the story, Google it. I don't. This is not the show to talk about it. So I'm doing this event on April the 4th. This is Psychic Readings with Brian Densborough and Sarah Gagney. We're doing it at the Varnum Armory to fund the Varnum Armory, and then 6 weeks later, if you don't catch Brian and Sarah, or if you do and you just want a little bit more, we're doing Beyond the Veil with Christina Marie at the Varnum Memorial Armory. Half the proceeds go right to the armory, right to to restore history, to preserve history. That's the only reason I'm doing this event. So look us up. All the tickets are for sale on Eventbrite. All the Mark Ambrose Bingo cards, all the Varnum stuff, all the medium stuff.
Marketing that you've done too. I tell you, that stuff is just, it pops. It's gorgeous.
If you're a history buff, if you're a military buff or fan, Rhode Island is obviously one of the OG colonies, right? One of the 13 colonies. There are so many things to check out there. Are they? That's definitely my sword.
So those gloves are from the first Battle of Bull Run. So these gloves belong to Private Dubois, his first Rhode Island infantry, 1861 June. First troops to come into contact with the Confederate soldiers. First Union troops to come in contact with the Confederate troops on Matthews Hill in Bull Run. This guy is Lieutenant Henry Prescott. He was leading the regiment up the hill. He got shot in the head. He was caught by his Private Dubois, and this stains on the gloves are his blood. They house stuff like that there.
Cool.
Battle swords, all sorts of good stuff. So check out everything they do. They do open houses. They do tours. Guys, check them out.
And you definitely want to check out the Varnum Armory. It's a sight to see. It's not something that you'd probably see. They're just you don't even think about the history of Rhode Island as being.
Most people don't realize. We go all the way back.
I mean, it's incredible just how far back history goes with the state of Rhode Island.
And drinking. And beer.
And drinking and beer. They used to have beer events there called Guns and Beers.
Well, Newport back in the colonial days was the rum capital of the world.
Right. We're not talking like the colonies.
Right.
The world.
Right. And a lot of people just don't realize, Rhode Island's, 45 minutes from end to end, and it's it's as big as Miami-Dade County, but our history is just incredible.
Deep. You got a deep history. We're like Boston Tea Party, all that shit they did up in Massachusetts. Yeah. We started doing that first here in Rhode Island. We were the first ones to say no to the British taxes. Right. So all things to think about. Another piece at Varnum that I'm proud of as a member of that organization. They have the second oldest flag in the Western Hemisphere. It was a battle flag carried by Colonel Byfield, the founder of the town of Bristol, another Mark Ambrose hint, and he his battle plate that he carried in the King Philip's War and the Queen Anne's War up in Maine. It's now housed in the Varna Memorial Armory in East Greenwich. So it's a tremendous organization. 6 Main Street, right on the cusp, right in the corner of the west of the Warwick and East Greenwich line, right on Main Street. Right, a beautiful section of town. It's a castle. You can't miss it. They do open houses once a month, and they do private tours for donation. So check them out.
Let's get back.
What was your time? Let's get back to beers, dude.
Let's get back to
Beer. So,
have you finished your second beer?
Dude, I'm into my third beer right now. I'm drinking the People's Pata.
Ready for another?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The People's Pata by Angle Tree. It's a see if I can get on the percentage. No, I can't. It blurs. It's a 5.2. So it's crushable in my eyes.
So you started having. You're kind of going downhill.
I'm going downhill. No, I'm going down. So yeah, my last beer was like
you're tapering off.
I'm tapering off. It's Joffrey was 6.8. This is 5.2, and my last beer is going to be a Miller Lite, which is probably like a 3.5. So I'm working my way down, guys.
Okay.
I'm keeping it steady, 5.5 to 6 range. You know.
Yeah, that's a you thing.
Surgery in the morning.
What do you got? What do you got there, Edward? What's that?
I'm hoping not a bomb.
Oh, you got it. Oh, Jesus! Did he drop it?
I didn't.
Oh, of course, it did.
Our lovely assistant.
No.
It rolled down Mount Olympus, and now Ed is trying to open it.
Very,
Oh God!
table or whatever. So she was trying to make sure that it was
Zoe.
perfectly shaken, not steered.
That's appropriate.
So this is
I'm dying to try
cold
this.
pizza pilsner,
Ooh,
Black Hog Brews.
ooh. Oh, that's
Black Hog Brews.
that's
So-
like Worcester, isn't it?
I believe so.
Worcester, if you will. If you're not from Mass.
Let me see. No, wait. Oxford, Connecticut. Yeah, Oxford, Connecticut.
Oh, all right. Back to Oxford.
Oxford,
Okay.
Connecticut. No, but I thought this would. Yeah, well, guess not. Okay. Anyway, so this is another that my wife grabbed for me because she knows my love of all things pizza.
Dude,
So
yeah, pizza.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. That
so
beer.
we hinted at this earlier, and we're going to come back around to this. So, my wife has this thing, and it's a great thing, but sometimes it backfires.
Oh,
She is. You like that? It's
that's
good.
that's good. That's
It's an
good.
Italian style pilsner.
Yeah.
So my wife has a thing for can art. She is sucked in by the marketing. She is sucked in by the can art. She literally
she's not a drinker.
no, she's not.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know what these things taste like because she
It's
doesn't.
art. It's an art, dude.
Yeah.
So she literally made me a 6-pack based off of nothing but the can
Can
art.
art.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So that
You never know what you're gonna get, though.
like I said, that's how I got the willow tree.
that
Some others.
goes back to something we've talked about previously in some of our other episodes, and I don't mean to cut you off, but how important can art is, because your eyes are drawn to it. My family had pizza shops, in the 80s and 90s, and
Yeah,
that
right.
was the
The little pizza guy,
exact
right?
little pizza guy.
Oh yeah, right. He's
Every
on
single box.
he's in the box of Twins Pizza. I remember that guy.
When I see that chef or whatever with the pizza hat on and everything,
Right.
so whatever, I'm gonna buy that. I wouldn't care if you had mud in the
I'm
can.
not gonna lie.
You could have anything in that can, and I'm going to buy it because it's got that guy.
Kind of reminds
This
me
can you open the pizza box, you get that little table there, that little three leg table.
of that too.
He looks like Jimmy the Greek right there.
So-
Hey, Jimmy's a Greek.
I'm an Italian with a French last name, guys. That's all I can say. My family is, my grandmother was French Canadian.
Mhm.
Family came from
Hey.
Quebec, Montreal, all that.
Hey, me too. Yep.
And my grandfather, Roman.
Yep.
Oh God.
So, I got a little bit of both, and I got the French last name from my father's side. And anyway, so but I was raised as an Italian, so growing up, pizza and pizza. So when I say it's a good, and it kind of looks like my uncle, it kind of does. Oh man, let me tell you.
That's an insult to the Italian population, that and the mafia. Just nothing to bring a culture down more than crime in a video game. Plumbers.
There's no mafia. So excuse us while we
that's
a good time to sip some beers, guys.
So, if you guys are watching, and I hope you are, if you've got any questions, comments, complaints, you can see Buddy. Yeah. Suggestions, anything, drop them in the chat.
On the chat line, guys.
If you think that we need to visit, let us know. If you think there's a beer that we need to try, let us know. So,
Buddy likes beers.
This will be the third plug for the website tonight, and I'm not just doing this on purpose, I swear. But if you go to the website, we have a form. You can drop us a line, fill it out, let us know what you think. Just say, hey, if you guys had this beer, you got to try it. Let us know what it is. Because, we're always trying something new. I know I am. I'm constantly looking for something different that I haven't had. And it may not all be winners.
Right.
I may not like it. He may love it. Buddy, we know, forget it. Buddy's going to like it.
Buddy always likes it.
Buddy's going to drink it.
Right.
Buddy likes beer. Oh.
Yeah, say hi to Charlie.
Charlie,
this is Charlie.
Does not like beer, but he does like pizza.
Charlie loves
pizza. He could like beer. You probably shouldn't know either.
He came around because we were talking about food, and he probably thinks I have some more dog treats for him, but little does he know I'm out.
So guys, I got a quick question for you now. Today I woke up and I turned on my phone and I started scrolling through before I had to get up and go and kill myself. And I noticed in the headlines, Gene Hackman died. One of the
so sad.
One of the greatest actors. It's still a mystery, but I mean favorite. Just really quick before we talk about Gene Hackman and his amazing
Gene Hackman and his wife.
His wife and the dog. The dog died in the crate. They said. And they were dead for a long time. So
go on.
Let's not. Yeah.
Let's not get. But Gene Hackman, focusing on a wonderful career. I'll go first. Favorite Gene Hackman roles for me. The movie The Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood. Gene Hackman played the asshole sheriff. Awesome role for Gene Hackman. Okay, guys.
I can't think of the name of it, and it's going to drive me crazy. But first off, I just want to say this. He was the perfect Lex Luthor.
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hands down.
Hands down. But that's not my favorite movie of his. There was a movie, and I can't think of it for the life of me right now what the name of it is, and it's been racking around in my brain all day.
Describe it.
He was basically a thief. It was him.
Okay.
It was doing a job. He ends up in there's like a boat that's involved, I think, or something. His girlfriend. I mean, I can't think, for the love of God, I can't think of it. I'm going to search on IMDb later because it's going to drive me nuts.
Ocean's 11 type?
No,
it's not. It's before Ocean's 11. I know he was dressed in black. He had like a black knit hat on. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
It's good. It's been bugging me all day.
But it's going to Google it really quick.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman movie where he plays a thief.
Well,
hold on.
That's
The Heist. 2001. The Heist.
The Heist. I love that movie. It's so good. He was great in the movie. I mean, the good thing with Gene Hackman was that he could play anybody. He was every man. He was nobody at the same time.
Perfect villain. Perfect fucking villain.
Forgettable and memorable, all the same.
Right.
The movie, I forget the movie name. He was the basketball coach. It's one of his better movies. It was Hoosiers. Hoosiers?
Yeah, Hoosiers.
He's been a great military movie actor for so many decades. Mm-hmm. So, for my selection, I would have to say it's a toss between. I'm going to say Bat 2-1.
What is it? Oh, Bat 2. Oh, wow.
Bat 2.
Way back, dude. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Where he crash lands in his plane crash lands, and him and Danny Glover.
Yeah.
And him go back and forth, and they use golf. I believe it was based on a true story, and he uses the layout of known golf courses to direct him back to friendly territory.
I remember that. It was like an airplane.
You're on Augusta, and it's par 3. Like it's whatever par. I'm not a golf guy. Yeah. I don't know. Right, so it's par 3 or whatever. It's course number 7 or whatever. So the guy knew the layout or whatever, and I thought that was a fantastic movie or whatever. I believe it was roughly based on a true story or whatever. But also, not Flight of the Intruder. What was the one? Behind Enemy Lines.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Plays the Admiral or whatever, right?
Yeah, that was a great movie too.
Not very.
Behind Enemy Lines. Which one is that? Remind me, please.
That was during the breakup of Yugoslavia, and they were over Serbia, and they were taking pictures of the mass graves.
He's got to reject.
And he's got.
Was Hackman? Yeah, that was Gene.
Well, he was not the main character.
No,
that was
Behind Enemy Lines.
Commander of the aircraft carrier.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
He was responsible.
Yeah, he played that guy, but he's had so many fantastic roles over his career.
Here we go. From the chat room, the French Connection. Of course. That's just classic all day.
You can't not.
How the hell did we forget that one? Like, that's like probably the pinnacle of his career.
But to me, that was the obvious one, so I didn't want to name it.
Right, no, that was before my time, the French Connection. So
versions of him, he just seems like he's the commander, he's the captain. He's you know what I mean. He had that, like, in the movies. I think he's just. Maybe even in his personal life, he's got that persona. He carries himself like.
He definitely carries himself.
He's the boss.
Thing. He can play.
Certain people are leaders, and I would look at him as like a leader.
He can play the nice guy, and he can play the dick all at once. Right. What was it? There was a movie. I can't think of anything tonight. I can't think of.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ! I turned that beer into
classy. Stay classy.
We've all been doing that. I've been slowly.
Yeah, buddy.
Lacing here.
There was another movie. The Submarines. It's him and Denzel Washington.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, I know exactly. That was a good movie too. Oh shit. Oh. Hold on. I gotta get Google. Oh God. I saw that at the Apple Valley Cinema with Jeff Ahern. Hold on a second.
You guys are killing me. I can't think of it.
Being the military.
I was not saying, like he plays like
I know.
Military.
Hold on. Gene Hackman, Denzel Washington movie with submarines.
I know this because I've seen it a million times.
It's
Crimson Tide. Holy shit! Yeah, Crimson Tide.
So we have another
Crimson
comment.
Tide.
Crimson
Right?
Tide.
Oh my God,
Crimson Tide. We have another comment that came in from my lovely, darling wife, the Royal Tenenbaums.
The what?
The Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh yeah, where he rides around the little scooter thing, with the glasses.
Really
Huge, eccentric family, really quirky, offbeat, and it was, I mean, Jesus Christ, you got what Ben? Was it Ben Stiller's in it?
Oh yeah, right.
Luke Wilson's in it. The actress that played Morticia in the family, and Adam.
Oh yeah. I forgot her name.
There's so many big names in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Tenenbaums. It's one of those. I don't think it did very well in the box office, but I think it was a good
cult
movie.
Classic. Cult classic. Yeah.
Things that afterwards, back in the day when DVDs were still a thing people were buying. It was the DVD sales later on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was another good one. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy. I mean, nobody wants to see anybody go, but he was 95. He lived a long life. He's been for a long time now. He's been living out in Santa Fe. He's been just doing painting. He's been doing all these leisure activities.
I hope I live to see 95.
And yes,
right?
he'll always be the true Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was the classic Lex Luthor.
Yeah. His wife was much younger than him. Good on you there, Gene.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I'm thinking it had to be carbon monoxide.
Well, that's what I thought, but they on the news said they said they were ruling that out. They found
I know they said the gas company was working with them for the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I saw. They said there was no foul play. They were all found in separate rooms.
Right.
I mean, it had
Something happened.
It had to be. I mean, I think she was in. I think she was in the. Was she in the bathroom?
She was in the bathroom with a bunch of pill bottles around her, and he was in like the mud room.
That spilled when she dropped. So that would be my
right.
The bathroom with the chandelier, and it was
there was a radiator. They think she hit her head on. I don't know. Either way, it sounds like it's and the dog died in the crate, which is even worse.
It had to be something. It really had to be.
Right.
It was foul play. Let me tell you, they did an excellent job on covering their tracks. I'll tell you that because
it was fucking Superman. I bet it was fucking Superman that did it.
Was it? You think it was Superman again?
I think it was fucking Superman. Yeah.
He finally found Lex and said, "You know what? I've had enough of this shit."
He said too, though. He was in a wheelchair and then he died. So I mean,
I think you need to switch to your Miller Lights because
I killed my Miller Lite in 2 sips, dude. That's I'm done with my beers.
We're on beer number 3,
and he did it in 2 sips.
Buddy killed beer number 4 in like a matter of 30 seconds. It's a Miller Lite, dude. It's like it's a water. It's a beer flavored water, guy.
He was hydrating.
Unbelievable. Hydrated, yes.
I was hydrating.
Yeah. Well, it was only 12 ounces.
Hey, listen,
right? It's a little guy.
It's a little one. What are you gonna do? So
I think we should probably wrap this up.
I'm trying to think.
We're just past the hour now, gentlemen. So it would be a good time for Buddy to use the bathroom.
LeBrewski.
Bingo. LeBrewski. Parade. St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Patrick's Day Parade.
Patrick's Day Parade Saturday.
In Pawtucket.
The episode with Angle Tree's coming out this weekend.
Coming up.
Sunday.
Right? Future. There it is. It's back out again.
Buddy is your top cock. Buddy.
Yes.
Buddy holds the cock. Buddy will hold the cock as long as he can and will show the cock the most love out of the 3 dudes.
Well, you probably should because you won't have it for very long.
Oh, fuck off. You're not going to get it back, bitch. You're not going to get it back, no?
No,
because it's not going to happen, Causes. I'm not going to surrender that. There'll be no rock, paper, scissors. Buddy's just going to win straight out, dude.
Rock, paper, scissors because I'm going to beat your fair.
Rock, paper, scissors, this. Anyway, dreams.
And
it's good to dream there, Lefty. It's good to dream.
Stay tuned. We've got more brewery episodes coming up. We've got last fall episodes. If you miss it live,
the good doctor says I need another.
You're listening to this. You're probably listening to it on our podcasts. So we can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Listen,
you can find us on YouTube. You can find us wherever people go
Facebook,
for quality stuff.
YouTube, Spotify,
Instagram. Yeah, we are not on X. Sorry,
we're everywhere. No, fuck X.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that guy.
We've got more stuff coming. We have a great one coming up for St. Patrick's Day. We're not going to say anything yet because we wait to lock it in. Yeah. But let me tell you, there's hope for it, guys. Let me tell you,
there's definitely some hope going on, guys.
So, and again, if you want us, if you feel that there is a brewery that we need to hit up, or you want us to hit up, message us
and
on any social media platform.
Tell them you want 3 Dudes Brews to come out and do an episode. Yeah, let them know. Right. Let us know.
We want to know about your beer, guys, more in depth.
It's all about the beer.
It's all about
spending the dudes.
As we say here, life is too short to drink bad beer. Right?
Amen, boys.
All right, guys. On that note,
it's time to wrap it up.
I'm Ed Patnod.
I'm empty.
He's empty.
I'm Buddy. I've been empty for about 10 minutes. It's been a great show, guys. Have a good week. Tune in. I don't know. Next time.
Yeah. Peace. Cheers.